Have you ever noticed the ones who stay silent, yet somehow always achieve more than those shouting for attention? We live in a world obsessed with showing off social media posts, flashy achievements, and constant applause. But what if true strength, true success doesn't need a spotlight? What if the quietest person in the room holds the most powerful story? Meet Arman, a young man, barely in his 20s, living in a small, crowded apartment in the city. His friends are always busy boasting about their latest successes: cars, trips, promotions. Arman, he listens, he observes, he studies quietly while the world rushes to be seen. Yet, beneath his calm exterior, a tiny voice nags at him. Why am I not achieving more? Why am I so ordinary? He's intelligent, ambitious, but he struggles with patience. He's always tempted by the shortcut, the quick recognition, the applause he hasn't earned yet. And like many of us, he wonders, is quietness a weakness? Or is it something more? Arman works at a small startup. Every day, he watches others take credit for their loud ideas. He submits proposals, writes reports, but no one notices. He goes home exhausted, carrying the weight of unacknowledged effort. Weeks turn into months, and slowly doubt creeps in. What's the point of working so hard if no one sees it? He almost gives into frustration, almost succumbs to the temptation of showing off, just to be recognized. He dreams of success, but the world seems deaf to his silent efforts. Arman wonders if maybe, just maybe, quietness is holding him back. Then one rainy evening, while walking home with his head down, he meets an old man sitting on a bench outside a small bookstore. The man's eyes are calm, yet they seem to pierce right through him. Why so troubled, young man? The old man asks. Arman hesitates, then pours out his heart, his frustrations, his doubts, his fear of staying invisible. The old man nods slowly, smiling faintly. Ah, you see, the world praises the loud, but treasures, they are never shouted about. They are quietly polished, patiently hidden, and revealed only when ready. The old man leans back, letting the rain create a gentle rhythm around them. Imagine a river, he begins, flowing silently through the forest. It doesn't boast about its journey. It doesn't demand attention, but over time, it carves valleys. It nourishes trees. It shapes mountains. And one day, it reaches the sea, and the sea knows its value. The river never sought recognition, yet it changed the world. Or consider a diamond, buried deep in the earth. For years, it remains hidden, unnoticed. Only the patient and the diligent can unearth it. And when they do, the world sees its brilliance. The diamond never bragged about its beauty. It simply waited and endured. Arman listens, mesmerized. The metaphor sinks in, deeper than any pep talk, deeper than any advice. That night, Arman sits in his room, staring at his reflection. He realizes something profound. Being quiet, being patient is not weakness. It is power. The applause, the recognition, the spotlight, they are temporary. What matters is persistence, the work that goes unseen, the value that builds quietly, like hidden roots strengthening a tree. Tears of relief stream down his face, not from sadness, but from clarity. He finally understands. The world may not notice me now, but that does not mean my efforts are meaningless. From that day forward, Arman changes. He stops seeking validation from others. He stops comparing his journey to the loud and flashy. Instead, he focuses on mastery, on learning, on creating real value. Months later, his projects begin to gain attention, not because he shouted, but because they deserve to be noticed. The startup thrives. His colleagues start to respect him, not for boasting, but for consistent excellence. Arman's quiet strength becomes his superpower. The lesson is simple, yet profound. True success does not need an audience. Your value does not depend on applause. Work in silence. Build in patience. Endure with resilience. Because diamonds, rivers, and mountains, they do not demand recognition, they create it naturally. In time, in life, do not show off. Let your work, your persistence, and your quiet strength speak louder than words ever could. If you feel inspired by Arman's story, take a moment to reflect. What part of your life deserves silent dedication? Start today. Keep going. Build your river. Polish your diamond. And remember, quiet strength is the loudest power of all.